It's Wednesday. It's time for the Jaden Show Special.
David BUZZ Buswell, it's been such a long time since I've seen you. How are you doing?
Oh, it seems like days.
It has literally two or three now it has been. How are you doing? You good?
Oh, great. Yeah, still got the sunshine. It's fantastic. So
lovely. Have you recovered since the Jaden show, or are you not able to leave your front door for bags of mail?
No, I have to wear sunglasses and I can't even go down to the local Aldi anymore.
Really?
Yeah, it's just
I used to wear sunglasses in Aldi, actually, I've got to be honest. I think it was all that fluorescent lighting used to get me a little bit. Yeah. But fantastic. Well, welcome back to this Jaden Show Special, a little bit different.
Thank you for having me again.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. And thank you, because actually this is my show with you, but it's kind of our show because we're actually going to be promoting our single, which is out on, let me think, 7th, which is, oh my God, today is the 5th. Friday.
2 more days. Woohoo!
Oh my goodness, man. It's like waiting for Christmas. I should have made my own Jaden release single advent calendar or something. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this Friday, you are dropping on Crazy Dog Records, Lost Without Your Love by Jaden Cornelius. Amazing. Absolutely. Just tell us quickly, how did the song come about?
Oh, it's just a moment of inspiration. I don't know. It just came. I was working on another project. I had to write a top line for something, and I got this hook. I thought, oh yeah, great, perfect pop song that is, and then just expanded it from there. I mean, my inspiration just comes.
You just channel it when you need it.
I can be out in the garden. I can be walking the dog. I can be making something to eat. Just twiddling on the keyboard or something. And so, yeah, I can't remember exactly how it came out, but that must have been how it came about.
Bloody wonderful. Well, I'm feeling very blessed by your little moments of inspiration because I get to sing a really wonderful song. Do you? I mean, and you can be completely honest here. When you write a song, do you love every song that you write, or there's something like, I mean, I wrote it. It might be good for someone, but it's not really my cup of tea. And if so, what was your first opinion of Jaden Cornelius singing Lost Without Your Love?
Oh, Lost Without. Great. Okay, so yeah, all honestly, absolutely fantastic. You weren't quite what I was expecting because you got this. I was thinking a bit more of a boy band voice. I'd heard your stuff, I'd heard your classical stuff, and I wasn't sure whether that would cross over into this song or not. But I dropped it into the track and it just fits perfect. It's nice. Done a great. Absolutely great job.
Thank you so. It was really fun to do. Actually, it was really, really good. I've been singing for classical for so long that, but I think it's actually made me a bit better a singer, really, because now I sing everything from like Tina Turner to, to the Eagles to everything when I'm kind of playing around in my gigs and stuff, and I just want to sing something that I enjoy.
Yeah, well, there's more technique in classical, isn't it? You've got to breathe correctly and
you've got to
control your vibrato and
things. I have no idea, man.
Sing from the diaphragm.
I like to say it's a diaphragm. Most people sound fat, but I'm like, no, darling, it's diaphragm. Actually, it's
I'm a vocalist.
So, with your other songs as well, do you actually sit back and listen? Like to the Andrew Nolans, to the Maria Rubias, the type. Do you ever sit back and think, I'm going to have a BUZZ Buswell for half an hour listening to all the stuff I've done?
Yeah, I do quite often. So. Sit back and listen to them, but the problem is if you listen to them too much, you want to go back and say, "Oh, I can just hear that little bit. I just want to correct that bit." Yeah. Being an artist, you just want to do a little bit more. And Rebel says to me, "When are you ever going to stop fiddling with that song? It's perfect as it is. Leave it alone."
Yeah. That's the problem, though, isn't it? It's always worked right as well. You just always want to make it that bit better.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. Well, I very rarely listen to my voice. I will record and I love making music, but I don't normally sit back and listen to my vocals on my songs. But actually, this song has been on pretty much repeat since you sent it back to me. Really? Yeah, I'm blasting it out in my car. I think because it's a real good summer pop track as well. So, driving, I live in, I guess, southwest or southeast Mexico, so on the Caribbean, the Riviera Maya. So driving down the roads with the sun and the palm trees and this and that, I want you to love me, love me, love. And I'm like, oh, this is cool, man. I'm loving this. It just seems to be the most perfect time of year to be listening to that type of music.
Yeah, I think the thing is, as well as it, I mean, because I've written the song and I've also produced it, so I've heard it so much that I do like to listen back to it, but I like to give it a break. You know?
Of course, you have to.
I've heard it so much, my ears are falling off from hearing it so many times.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And you lose the ability to listen to it as a finished track.
Yeah.
Until you walk away from it and come back to it probably in a week or 2 weeks' time, and then sit back and think, oh yeah, good song, I like it.
I really like that.
You're listening for technical things rather than the whole.
As a member of the public listening to a new track.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So where can people purchase this track? Because obviously we're going to play it at the end of this little show. Where can people, because they're going to want to go, damn this, man, this is amazing. Where can I get it? I need to get it now. Where will they get it from?
Yeah, so if it's going to be available on iTunes, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and then all the streaming services. So it'll be on Spotify, all the Deezers and all of those streaming services. And if you look on both of our respective social medias, there'll be links to them when the track comes out on Friday. So all that information will be available probably late Thursday night, definitely by midnight Friday.
Fantastic. So kids at home, get ready. I know it's like waiting for the new Superman movie to drop, or that Christmas is coming. This Friday, Jaden Cornelius sings Lost Without Your Love, written and produced by this man above me, David BUZZ Buswell. Make sure you've got all the links ready to download that song. Show us a bit of love. We're working hard to give you good music. So get on that link, download it, share it with your friends, even share it with your enemies, because maybe they won't be your enemy after they've heard that song. Just a thought. Right? David, thank you so much again for being on my Jaden Show Special this time. And I think we should catch up again soon and chat about how the song went and talk about your future projects. And
probably the follow-up single.
Oh, let's make sure people download this one first. If it's just my mum and my next door neighbour's whippet, you might not want to do a follow-up single. So kids at home, another thing, if you want me to work with Buzz again, you need to be downloading and sharing this track, because then he'll give me a phone call. That would be wonderful.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, my friend. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for sharing your music with me as well.
Been great to be here, Jaden. Thank you for having me.
It's been super cool, and we'll definitely catch up soon. And we'll be in touch on Friday to watch the process of the forming of the new star duo. That would be lovely. All right then, my friend. You take care. See you Friday.